with Raine's Contradiction TV, and I have gone through a couple of plays. I uploaded a video. I didn't like what I did there, so I actually am going to start this over. By playing through and trying this a couple times out, I've been able to kind of get a feel for things. The running game is definitely a whole lot different. The passing game is a little bit more in depth. The defense is definitely a whole lot smarter. So, without further ado, what I am going to be doing now is I'm going to be selecting my team that I'm going to play for. I don't know if you saw the other Let's Plays, but I had originally selected the New York Jets. That didn't go so swimmingly because their offensive line is suspect at best. So I'm hoping to do the same thing. I'm going to lower the difficulty, however. I'm still going to be a running back. I've tried a couple of different types of running backs. I will be creating a player. See, I got my halfback here, receiving, elusive, power. I'm going to go back to elusive. Do I want to do it early, late? I'm going to go late round. What we're going to do here is I'm going to go through, add the name, we're going to call him Raine, last name will be Young. That's my real name. We'll keep it 100. All right, 2. Yeah, we're gonna go 7, right-handed, Montana State. We'll go Montana, that's where I was born. So I'm about 6'4", 225. I don't like that though. If I'm gonna be an elusive back, let's make it 5'11", 210. Skin tone, I'm white but not crazy pale. Colt Cruz, face number 8. I'm going to go over here. Chest size, we'll bring that down. Arm size up. Arm definition up. Belly size down. I think 5s across the board is pretty fair. Revo speed. Let's go robot and smoke it out. Face marks, eye paint, neck pad no, pad height about a 2, pad size about a 2. Sleeves, sleeveless. Leave the back plate on. We'll go full team color. Full team color. This is different if you watch the other ones that I've done. Full black, wristband, none. I don't really like these vapor jets, the super bad black. Keep the towel, we'll move this over to regular. I remember those. I don't need any ankle tape. I like those Savage Pros. Those got a good look to them. Sock height, we going low, we going high, low, tucked. Tucked looks good. Right ankle, left ankle. And I think that's about it. Got a 74 overall. We're starting out low. We'll fight our way up to the top. But that is a creation, ladies and gentlemen, right there. We got Raine from the New York Jets. Jets, Jets. Alright. I know you guys don't really care to see all of this business, but I will tell you I am turning the difficulty down until I get a feel for the game. Each game's new and different. I'm not going to start in rookie. We'll start on pro. All pro and all Madden. I usually play on all Madden. All Madden is crazy. I have to get a feel for the new game before I start doing that again. We'll start the weekly training and see what we can do here. And I don't plan on playing all the preseason games unless I don't get very much playing time, which has happened. If I do get some good playing time, then I'll probably do 2 games and 2 practices. If I have a lot of playing time, it'll probably be a game and a practice per episode. I just didn't want this first episode to be too short.
Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not going to win. So let's get out there and let's have a good
Yeah, let's skip over this. I don't need to hear all the coach talking. I got enough of that back in my old days. Okay, so we're running traps. Let's see what we got here. If you guys notice, it's a whole new looking collision system. I don't know if they revamped it or started over. I didn't do my research on that, so I apologize, but they're definitely getting in there. What am I looking at? Should have cut that inside. So it's 4th and 5. I'm gonna fail. Fail. Great. If I fail, I'll just sim. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me fail continuously. Man. I just can't get any love. No blocking, if you guys haven't noticed. This has been a running theme. The Jets are probably going to be terrible because of this. I'm pretty sure I got that first down though, so I kept my drive going. Alright, I got a chance at this. I have bad trucking. I didn't go through the stats, but the trucking is rough at best. 2nd and goal from the 5. I need to go north-south here. I need to get 1 block springs me and I'm gonna go. I can get 7 yards if I can get 1 block. Yeah, this is just gonna be a big old pile of let's fail. Well, I picked up 5 yards. 4 yards. It's not fast or what? What is happening? Yeah, this is not good. There wasn't even any sound of contact. Why? Walk in. Okay, I'll take my bronze, I guess. I'm not gonna retry. I'll just take the bronze. I could have simulated and got that. Alright, let's play this preseason game against Matty Ice, Devonta Freeman, Tevin Coleman. Oh, I forgot about the big man, Julio Jones, catching them passes out on the outside. Tremaine Jones versus Desmond Trufant at cornerback. If you guys don't know, the Jets are just completely depleted. I think they're just going through a complete rebuild. I might even choose the Jets to do a rebuild with because, I mean, Sam Darnold's a quarterback. I usually like to draft a quarterback, build around that quarterback. First things first, let's go over here. I'm going to fix the sound to where all the sound's coming in through my headset so that it's not distracting me in the back or echoing for you guys. Alright, that should be a lot better. Alright. That's pretty loud. That's acceptable. Let's open up with a halfback dive, see what we're up against. Now let's change that to skinny posts.
The count now on first down. He hits Jermaine Curse. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's try to do the point dive now, see what we got.
First down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Look at me taking down there in the 6th. Let's try this again.
Hurry up. Yeah, over the ball.
McCown throwing on second. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
That was a nicely run slant route.
Let's run that trap we've been practicing, huh?
I think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So they
and I was able to complete something there.
He can just focus on football. He's got that behind him. Family not going anywhere.
I was able to get my 2 catch request there, so that's pretty cool.
That's a huge part of it because everyone needs to be happy and comfortable. And you know, while this process was going
and I'll get a catch there and get smacked because I juked way too early because I didn't think he was going to pick up that block. That's another thing. The receivers are very very iffy on setting blocks out there on the edge. I don't know if it's the corners' elusiveness or up.
Yeah, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Meanwhile, now McCown has his pass knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me
Do
in
a
the
pump
past.
draw.
The biggest teaching point, get your head
into a
around.
quick
Locate
slant.
the football so you can make a play on it while it's
block.
in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize
let's just
what's
old
going to
school
happen.
power football.
And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal.
Easy.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Of course.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
First and
Second and goal.
First and goal, second and goal. They're going to break that. They're going to come through and they're going to hit you. Like every time.
McCown to throw on second down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
I don't know if Philo Powell is the one that's going to be the starter or if I'm the one that's going to be the starter. But this is what I was talking about. That's it. I think my game's over. See if they put me back in. I don't think they will. I think they gave me the first quarter. First series, that was about it, which means I'm probably the starter.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Let's take a look
So
at it
that'll
here.
do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm
So
Brandon
Matt
Gaudin.
Schaub
You've been
threw
watching
32
the NFL
times,
on EA
and Teddy
Sports.
Bridgewater threw
It's
24
a win for the
times.
JETS as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
He threw for 161. He threw for 243. 2 touchdowns and an interception. 1 touchdown, no interception. Josh McCown was 5 of 6 for 51 yards and a touchdown. Matty Ice was 3 of 3 for 35 yards. Rushing. This is what I want to see. So Bilal Powell carried the ball 19 times for 71 yards, 3.7 yards a carry, and 2 touchdowns. Tevin Coleman, 10 carries, 40 yards, no touchdowns. You got me, 5 carries, 25 yards, averaged 5 yards a carry. And my long was the longest of the game. Bridgewater ran 4 times for nothing. Devonta Freeman ran 4 times for 12. Isaiah Crowell 2 times for 12. Receiving, Tomlinson got the most receptions. Tevin Coleman got the most yards. Justin Hardy was second. Him getting his 45 yards off of his 6 receptions. We got 4 with touchdowns. Sacks allowed, a lot. We gave up 4 right here. 2 of them were from the running back. I didn't give up a sack while I was in, I don't think. Defensive, solo tackles. I always like to go to total tackles because that's really where it's at. Tackles for loss. We had a few tackles for loss now. Well, we picked up 4 sacks. 1 interception. Morris Claiborne. Okay. Got back for 18 yards. Any forced fumbles. Yeah, and a fumble recovery from Courtney Upshaw. Alright, so we're getting a look at some things, fellas. That's starting to look a little bit better. I'm skipping over the kickers because field goals are field goals is what you're there to do. You have one job. It either went in or it didn't. So I think I will go ahead and play a second game based on that. No upgrade available yet. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and skip the training. And in doing so, I am going to take this upgrade. Let's up our power back. I'm going to up a power back first. Get some extra break tackles and some carrying. Try to get me up to around a 64, 65, and then maybe get receiving up to about a 75, and then see what we're doing. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it here. The New York Jets versus the Washington Redskins. I believe Josh Norman's still there. I think they have Alex Smith, DJ Swearinger, Jamal Adams, Robbie Anderson, Jamison Crowder. If I'm pronouncing anything wrong, feel free to let me know. If you want to put some phonetics in the comments, please do. I know I'm not the best at this. Matthew Iodinitis. It sounds like a disease. See up there,
Hey
just
everybody, it's
being
the coach.
the disease of the defense or offense of the other team's offense. Is that what's happening? Oh, we're on the 33 going in, it looks like. Let's check out this dive. That's one thing you'll notice is I don't mind checking, going over. I'm not going to run and ruin my stats because I was too prideful to check into a quick pass when the running lanes look shut down. I see a lot of people make that mistake. It's not my game. It's not my game plan.
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbooks probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or we're starting to look like a good offensive football team.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Great 2 yards.
Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Trenton Cannon.
In danger of squandering
Vatek,
a great
I think.
field position as
my
they come
competition
up on a 3rd
as
and
a rookie.
7. Here's McCown to throw. Finding his safety valve here.
Oh, let me get that first down.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time.
The halfback lead dive. I like what I'm seeing. They're spread out kind of far. I think I can get in between them. I was right. I think what happened, I'm not sure what happened, but I think when he blocked him, that lineman grabbed me. So I was definitely pushing straight ahead.
It was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he'll go down here at the
Definitely didn't hit a spin or anything like that. Lowered my shoulder.
The drive continues.
Nice job there, finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start. But boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
If this works, they'll kick out that guy on the left-hand side, and Walford will go over here and pick up this linebacker, and I'll be going on my way towards the end zone. 467 will block for a quarter of a second, and I will get held up for a moment, and the play will get blown up.
So nothing there.
Everything looked right, just wasn't.
Look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And the hit jarred it loose.
Yeah, that was better being an incompletion.
You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of
Give me that first.
For these games.
It'll be a gain of 9.
4th and 1. I think my forward progress carried me in. I think I got a bad spot, but I'll take what I got.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the
Let's run this trap that I seem to be so almost proficient at.
Let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Let's go. I'll take that first.
Up to the 35-yard line. 7
got my
yards
2 carries for the drive. How many yards did I got? Goal update. 25 of 50. I'm 50% of the way there.
They've done that here in the first quarter.
Am I out?
With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they've got it here with a first down. Now McCown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Huh.
The New York set to
Still in the game. That's a positive. Negative. That whole drive was completely ruined.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack them here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's Check out this
Tough
trap.
running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you
If
up
I
in
can
good
get past the
position on
initial
second
line
down.
of scrimmage, I think I'll be okay here.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Let's go blunt dive with
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination
and
of
blocking
jobs.
on the backside.
And
Let's
anyone
make
who
it
plays a
happen.
strong
Can I
safety
pick up
position
one?
Now more than ever is a
I
hybrid
can pick
type
up one and
player.
then some. I think
Half
we're starting to
defensive
wear him
back
down
that
a bit,
covers
fellas.
passes, and half
I'm
linebacker
9
who
yards
makes
away from
tackles.
hitting my goal
We
for the
just saw
day.
linebacker make that play.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Let's run a bunch
Brandon,
of
what were
these
they
short
thinking on
routes.
defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that.
Clancy.
You ought to have a few men in the box there.
Clancy and Noonwa.
So there.
Looking at 3rd and 5. So curl flat. I got
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short
actually that
break.
X corner
Coming
looks
up
good.
at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. From the gun on 3rd, McCown. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know I ran it wrong. I went hot route there, but that was
As
a
we
bad
thought they
throw.
might do.
And anybody who's like, oh, you called for the ball, I definitely did not.
And New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I only think I got 50 yards though, which pretty happy with.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. It's caught by Clive Walford. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. McCown incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. The final shot before half from McCown. And that is incomplete. So we've reached, and okay.
And
so
I think that McCown just may not have the arm to throw that ball because that was so soon. Let's see what I'm doing here. Yep, I'm out. Without me, we're better apparently. We lost, but
well, I know it
scored more
points to
points
this
with
when
me
you
off
wanted
the
to
field.
close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
let's take a look here at what was happening. We had Kevin Hogan, 11 for 20, Alex Smith, 13 for 15, Teddy Bridgewater was 14 for 22. Things are looking good for Bridgewater out here. 2 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. No interceptions. All right. Josh McCown, 9 of 17. Oh, excuse me. 2 for 9 for 17 yards. Rushing by Lil Powell, 16 attempts, 72 yards, averaged 4.5 yards a carry. We had me out there with 12 attempts, 58 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. Darius Geis, LSU running back, 3 yards a carry. Pretty big fan of the LSU's running game the past couple years with Leonard Fournette and Darius Geis. I can't wait to see what he actually gets to do. I actually think he got a knee injury the other day, and we're waiting to see how that goes. But Chris Thompson, 7 attempts, 28 yards, 4 yards per carry. Isaiah Crowell didn't get much. Samaje Perine didn't get much. Kevin Hogan didn't get much. Robert Kelly, Devin Johnson. Man, y'all are running. We had Charles Johnson out here from Grand Valley State. That's a, what is that, Division II or NAIA? He had 6 receptions for 43 yards, 1 touchdown. We have Jamison Crowder from Duke. Vernon Davis from Maryland. Let's check out the receiving yards. Pretty much the same. Touchdowns. We had these 4 touchdowns. Terrell Pryor, Charles Johnson, Jamison Crowder, Vernon Davis. Blocking, sacks given up, 1 each. Solo tackles are great. This is where it's at. That means Darren Lee was in on 12 plays that were big time. 1 tackle for loss. We have half a sack for Courtney Upshaw and Brandon Copeland. We got an interception, Daryl Roberts, and we gave up 1 to Zach Brown. He had his toes in the water and the ass intercepted our ball. Kicking wise, there were some kicks. Punting wise, there were some punts. Kick returns, punt returns. Alright. So let's see if we got any upgrades. If we do, I'll use them. If not, we will end the episode. No upgrade available. Got 876. Alright, let's advance. Yeah, we'll be going up against the New York Football Giants. So far, so good. I mean, I think I could have done better on some of the training stuff. I'm just going to simulate it from here on out until I get a little bit better and think I can silver things. But I think we got a good chance to win this game against the New York Jets, or excuse me, the New York Giants. And I think I might be able to level up again here within the next game. So, with all that being said, I wanted to thank you again for tuning in, watching some Raine's Contradiction TV. And this is the Elusive Back Career Mode. Thanks, and y'all have a great day.